Welcome back, everyone. Well, we have breaking news surrounding Social Security. This is news that we have not covered before. It is on top of the recent announcement of the COLA increase that we have covered a couple times so far on this channel in the last couple of weeks. This is a brand new bill, brand new proposal that is expected to be introduced, and it will put more money in your pocket and completely revamp the system and change the way COLA is calculated. So we're going to be talking about it all in today's video. But before we do, as always, make sure you guys do a couple things for me. Number one, go ahead and smash the like button. I would greatly appreciate that if you have been getting value from my content. And also make sure you are subscribed to this channel. I'd appreciate that as well. Click that big red button and that little notification bell. That little bell will notify you each and every single time we do upload a brand new video, post a new update, or go live right here on this channel. And remember, we'll be doing our next cash giveaway. When we do hit 20,000 subscribers, you'll have to be subscribed to be entered in that giveaway. Might as well get out of the way now so that way you are entered. With that being said, let's get started and dive right into today's news. As we have previously reported on this channel, and as well as months of anticipation of this substantial increase, we learned that SSI and Social Security beneficiaries and recipients are expected to receive a 5.9% increase to their benefits for 2022. It's official, it's locked in, it's not going to change. It is 5.9%, and this means it is the largest increase since 1982. However, many advocacy groups and, of course, elderly people in general are very upset because even though 5.9% is very generous and one of the largest we've seen in history, unfortunately, it is still not enough. It is not sufficient to cover the exorbitant cost of living and soaring prices with the inflation that we've been seeing. The gas prices are through the roof. Living expenses at the grocery store, everything from bacon to toys, and the supply chain disaster that we're seeing right now is wreaking havoc across our country. It is a mess, and seniors need more in order to survive. Breaking down the numbers, more than 64 million Social Security beneficiaries are slated to receive bigger checks come this January. The same goes for roughly 8 million SSI recipients. The annual adjustments are based on inflation, the way it is calculated, and so that means with higher checks also comes higher consumer prices. This also means that this extra cash may not go that far. If you look at the exact numbers, the average monthly retirement benefit will go up by about $92 to $1,657 in 2022 from $1,565 in 2021. Still, the size of increase will vary by beneficiary. So, according to Stephen Goss, who's the chief actuary at the SSA, he said during a recent webinar hosted by the Bipartisan Policy Center, quote, "Anybody who is currently in receipt of a benefit should take a look at what their benefit is and imagine what a roughly 5.9% increase will do to that benefit level." So that's essentially how he's saying to calculate what you can expect come January 22. But as we know, with these sky-high prices, even a 5.9% increase on the maximum payable amount still is not sufficient. And so that's where you see these advocacy groups calling for many things. They're calling for changing the way that COLA is calculated. They're even calling on seniors to receive additional stimulus checks just for elderly and seniors. We've seen that call rekindled by advocacy groups. Now, what we're actually seeing now is a new proposal, and we have not seen this yet. We certainly have seen ideas floated around, but this proposal is brand new and is expected to be introduced, and it could put more money in your pocket. This is a brand new bill that has been proposed by Representative John B. Larson, Democrat from Connecticut, and according to reports, it would bring sweeping changes to Social Security benefits, including hiking the annual COLA or cost of living adjustment to better reflect costs incurred by seniors. The bill is called the, quote, Social Security 2100, a sacred trust. It's slated to be introduced this week, according to a report from 401k specialists, and if passed, it would provide an increase for all beneficiaries that is equivalent to about 2% of the average benefit, Larson said on his website. It would also tweak the annual COLA by adopting a CPIE, Consumer Price Index, elderly formula designed to take into account healthcare expenses, which seniors spend a greater portion of their income on than any other age group. Representative Larson wrote in a statement, quote, "Improved inflation protection will especially help older retirees and widows who are more likely to rely on Social Security benefits as they age. A higher COLA is especially important now, of course, with the inflation running so high." Now, Representative Larson's bill covers other areas as well. It actually tackles a lot of issues. Other highlights of Larson's bill will include the following. 1. It will protect low-income workers by setting a new minimum benefit of 25% above the poverty line, which would be tied to wage levels to ensure that the minimum benefit does not fall behind. It would also provide higher benefits for widows and widowers in two-income households. And it would repeal the WEP, or the Windfall Elimination Provision, and Government Pension Offset, or GPO, that, quote, currently penalize many public servants. In addition, it would end the 5-month waiting period to receive disability benefits. That's so important for so many people on disability who cannot wait to collect their income and need those benefits right away as soon as possible once they've become disabled, particularly people in lower income levels. It would also provide caregiver credits to ensure that caregivers aren't penalized in retirement for taking time out of the workforce to care for children or other dependents. It would also extend benefits for students through age 22, make it more inclusive. It would also increase access to benefits for children who live with their grandparents or other relatives. So this bill would really be a large social safety net for so many more Americans. And the bill also covers wealthy Americans. The bill would also require the wealthy to pay the same Social Security payroll tax rate as everyone else. Right now, Social Security taxes are not collected on annual wages over $142,800. Larson's legislation would apply the payroll tax to wages above $400,000. Now that figure is quite interesting. It's not just some arbitrary number because it's in line with President Biden's vision. Remember, he campaigned heavily on the campaign trail and vowed that taxes would not be raised for Americans making under $400,000. So that is right in line with President Biden's vision. And so I think President Biden would support that bill because it matches his criteria. Now, like any other piece of legislation, this is not passed yet. It is just a proposal. It has not even been proposed yet. And you would have to get both chambers of Congress as well as the president to sign it into law. And that's where you could run into trouble. Maybe the Democrats would have to make it part of their multi-trillion-dollar plan, and maybe they could do it through the reconciliation process without any GOP support. Now, moderate Democrats also, you'd have a tough time with them. Maybe there's some room for negotiation, but chances are you're going to need every single Democrat on board to pass this, and it just may not ultimately be the case. There are also other proposals currently outstanding that have just been sort of sitting stagnant and with very little movement. And so we'll see what happens to this bill. If there is any movement or headway whatsoever, believe me, we'll be the first to update you guys right here on this channel. No worries at all. I am curious, what are your thoughts on this proposal? Are you in favor of it? Would you vote in favor of it? Or do you believe that it is too liberal of a bill? Let me know down below in the comments. I think it is quite reasonable. More news and updates are to follow suit. If you did enjoy this video, as always, give it a big thumbs up, smash a like button. And if you want to see more content from this channel just like this, make sure you are subscribed. Click that big red button and the notification bell as well. If you want to get some free stocks, all on me, all free, use those links down below in the description of this video. Sign up with the brokerage platforms Robinhood and or Webull. You get some free stocks, some valued up to thousands of dollars in some cases. So let me know what stocks you do get. If you want to connect me on social media, I am on Instagram at Logan Cohn, LOGANKOHN, right there on your screen, or the link is down below in the description of this video. Hope you enjoyed this one. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Take care for now.